Hi, you're listening to Babak and Ray Have Nothing to Say. I am Babak, and it is 10:43 on Wednesday, the 15th of April, and with me I have the beautiful, enigmatic, charismatic Ray Badron.
Hey, man, thank you. It's for me, it's Thursday, the 16th of April at 7:44 a.m. I like the look of that number, 744. I don't know why. I like the look of that time. It's a nice looking time. And this episode is with Rich Fulcher, very funny guy, really funny comedian, and episode 15, I believe. I think it is. Fuck, if we're getting all these wrong.
It is.
Yeah. That's crazy. So yeah, this is crazy, man. We're there.
I mean, my introduction, I'd seen Rich Fulcher on stage, but my introduction to Rich Fulcher was this episode. I don't think I'd spoken to him before. Here in my flat where we recorded it all.
I thought you were pretty professional. With it all.
Thank you. Well. I mean, I think we were speaking before. So I think so because during this episode, I'm pretty sure I could hear noises in the kitchen, and as far as I knew, everybody that was in the flat was in the room, but there was definitely things moving around in the kitchen. And but I didn't want to break because you were adamant that there would be no edits in any of the episodes, and I didn't want to break the interview, which was probably getting intense. Let's face it, that is what our interviews have been up to now. Yes. I didn't want to break it and be like, sorry, I have to go and check if somebody's broken into the flat. But it turned out it was Alison Spittle had arrived early and was washing the dishes for me. Sweet and embarrassing.
As far as I know, I'm staying at a hotel right now at the Mantra on Russell Street in Melbourne, and I believe Alison Spittle might be in this hotel a few floors below me, crazily.
Oh,
That's
really?
Weird. Yeah, I just thought about that then.
That's cool.
There's quite a few comedians in this apartment, in this hotel right now for the Melbourne Comedy Festival. That's where I'm in Melbourne for the Melbourne Comedy Festival, and who's in this in this hotel from the podcast? Helen Bauer was here. Oh, no, she pulled out. Olga Kosh is in the hotel.
Is she?
Yes. Sam Campbell's in this hotel. And now Alison Spittle is in this hotel. I think Alison and Helen Bauer swapped.
So hang on, we once pitched this idea where you had this idea for a podcast where we fly to Australia, and we could literally time it with the Melbourne Comedy Festival and have the same guests just do it again.
Well, what I thought was a 24-hour podcast and there's a 24-hour flight to Australia. Why not combine the two, Do a 24-hour podcast in the sky with all the guests. Now, how are we going to get all the guests on the plane? It's going to be an expensive podcast. Yes, but if we time it over around the Melbourne Comedy Festival, we will get a handful of them anyway. And that'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I'm going to Sydney after this. I'm doing shows at the Sydney Comedy Festival. When this comes out, your book launch would have already happened. How do you think it went?
It was a dazzling success. It sold out. It was incredible. I read the words perfectly and sold 10 million copies.
Oh, well, I am so happy for you, and
Thank you.
And it's good to hear it went very well. I have some shows at the Sydney Comedy Festival. I've got some sort of split shows with my friend, and then I'm doing like a new material show myself at the end of the comedy festival. So if you are listening to this from Sydney, please come along to one of them. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode with Rich Fulcher.
Babak and Ray have got nothing to say, and they're gonna try and say it all in one full day. Well, that's the world that we live in today. Making things up, hoping and praying that all the guests are coming. We got a producer called you. We didn't think about the money. We're worried what we're gonna do. Babak and Ray have got nothing to say. Babak and Ray have got nothing to say. 24 episodes locked in a day, and it's Monday. Hey, you're listening to Babak and Ray Have Nothing to Say. And it is episode number 15. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We are over halfway into this, what do I call it? What do I call it? I keep saying marathon. No, it's a podcast, but it's like the undertaking of it, the endeavor of it. I was going to say ordeal, but that was negative.
Oh,
and
our venture.
Ventures. There you go. It's it's a journey. It's like I've been up, I've been down. Like I'm back up. I think that this drink that Freddie got me, I think I need to get rid of it.
Yeah,
because,
I don't like these drinks.
It's not. But yours seems like herbal in some way.
Yes, but I feel like we're moving along now. I feel like we stalled. We got thrown by our guests. Our few guests pulling out and moving around in the last episode, and I feel like we'd also hit a wall maybe halfway through. Got a bit cocky, and I feel like maybe the intro to Ed's episode could have been better, and I'm reflecting upon that. But this is what happens when you record them all live with unedited, and
but we'll fix it somehow. We'll fix it.
Okay, we'll make up for it and keep moving forward. Yeah, look, we had a guest, our guest for 4 p.m. in 2 episodes time pull out. I've managed to find a replacement in the last hour, so we have that sorted. So that's a good thing. So now we're back to having all guests for the rest of the way through.
Who's our guest for? Do I need to know as a surprise?
You can. It's a fantastic comedian called Holly Byrne.
Okay.
And I saw her the other night at Tim Key and Alex Horn's birthday party, and she said that I was telling her about the idea, and she loved it. And so I wanted to get her. She couldn't do the times that we had available. And so when we had to drop out there, I messaged, and she has come through with only a few hours to spare. So I'm really happy about that.
It's very much a if you build it, they will come situation here. And people have come. And I'm impressed. Everybody seems to be down with the concept.
I think everyone's pretty happy with the concept. I think that has sort of got our guests in a really good spirit. The guests have been good. The guests have been lifting our spirits, and that's been making me feel good. And I think, I think I've learned from that last episode, and I'm back, and I'm ready to be funny, as much funny as possible every time through. But yeah, how are you feeling physically, mentally, emotionally?
Well, I'm worried I'm not funny.
Yeah.
Not funny. So you just confirmed it.
Well, that's always a worry for everyone. I think if you get... I mean, I don't really trust anyone that's too confident with that.
Yeah. But it's also, like, possibly a fact. That's what... But I'm going to try...
Saying you're not funny, it's like kind of like saying, like, I'm not hungry or I'm not sad.
I'm not hungry either.
But everyone gets hungry, everyone gets funny, everyone gets silly, everyone gets like that. You just have to sort of keep an open mind to capturing it a bit more.
Well, this is where it's gonna all click into place. I mean, it's I'm also like aware that I think I've put on a shirt that I was already wearing, Ray. But it's okay. It's weeks have gone by since I last wore it.
Oh well, I have worn. If you are watching and you are paying attention, this is a different shirt every single time. So I have never worn the same item for 24, and I think I didn't really measure it out, but they're getting worse. And they're getting more unlikely items into that I'd more unlikely wear. So, yeah, the next few episodes I will be dressed in some weird stuff if you're watching it on video. And we got to throw to our producer Hugh, find out how he is. How are you, man? How are you feeling?
Feeling nice, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I think so. And yeah, I'm sort of surviving. We've done the admin now. We've got the other guests booked in, and I'm ready to go for the next 12 episodes, I believe. 13, including this one. No, fuck.
9.
I keep fucking up. 9 episodes. That's great that I keep making a mistake.
Only 9.
Yes, it's only 9. That's fantastic. Okay. So, yeah. I'm So should we bring the guest in now? Is it a bit early?
I think we probably can.
Yeah, this guy is a fantastic comedian. I've got a great story on how I originally met this guy at the Sydney Opera House. He was doing a show in Australia. I was a very new comedian, and this management agency reached out, and they need a plant in his show. They need someone to be like a set up audience member, and that was me. And I did that when I was first starting comedy. And I have a book. I asked him when I finished. He gave me his book and he signed it, and I was very grateful. And then I never saw him again for like 10, 12 years until Moth Club, and I started working with him at the Moth Club. And it's fantastic to see him. He's a fantastic comedian, and I'm excited he's doing the pod. So, yeah, let's bring him on.
I thought I could just stand.
Ryan, you got your roving mic to walk around the room with.
Look at this setup.
Would you ever use do you ever use a wireless mic?
Yeah, on a big stage.
Really?
In my mini tour arena shows.
Of course.
Yes, no, I've had to do it. It's powerful.
It is powerful.
You stick it in your... Like, when we went on tour for the Boosh, they actually measured your ear. Like, they got a mold of your ear to put it in.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is powerful, though. You're right. Like, all them big TED Talks and all the big CEOs, they're always using one of them.
I can't wait to do a TED Talk. If you had a TED Talk, what would you do? How to do a TED Talk.
How to do a TED Talk.
No.
I mean, this is a big one. Well, can you start with your...
Well, I had a friend who actually was asked to do a TED Talk. And the process, there's back and forth. It's like, maybe not talk about that. It's like, it's really rigorous, I think.
Did he get asked because she to do
That's
it?
pretty sexist.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. That's all right.
We can't edit.
You've been up for 14 hours.
It's like, does she get asked and then she has to pick a subject, or is it based
that's
on
the
expertise?
thing. Because I think there's so many subjects they've covered. It's like you don't want to repeat things.
Right.
Yeah. Like I was going to do, I mean, I haven't been asked how to make $1 million off of £1.
Yeah.
Has that been done before? Brian Trahan, maybe?
And what's your technique? And what do you recommend to people?
What, for mics?
No, for turning £1 into 1 million.
You can do the TED Talk here right now.
It's baby steps, right? That's what I had.
Long-term interest.
I asked the audience, right? It's like, remember that Steve Martin joke? It's like, I'm going to teach people how to make $1 million. First, get $1 million. Then get... It was delivered better by him.
Thank you for coming in today. I know you've got a busy schedule. What have you been up to today? You host your own podcast. What have you been doing today?
Well, I didn't do a podcast today. I wanted to focus mainly on. Oh shit! Is the stove on?
That could be our next guest.
Okay.
It's all sort of falling into each other.
I love it. I love this. You know what I was thinking? You just go on 24 more hours. You've got a whole year's worth of podcasts.
48 hours to 48 hours.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, if we did a second day, series 2, we would have a year's worth.
You got to do it.
That's true.
That would be so cool. You could sit the year off, be in Jamaica or Aruba.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to take you.
I mean, we could. I mentioned it before. I tried to push for a bonus Christmas episode, do the 25, and no one's doing it.
Yeah,
this
he
time.
wanted to do the 25th hour, but I was like, I don't think so. Yeah, the 24th.
See how you go.
Tears.
See how you go.
I'll be in tears by the 24th, but
And what are you guys doing to stay up?
We're on video.
There's
We're
been
not-
Coca-Cola?
There's been a lot of coffee, a lot of
There's some Haribo Tank Fast sticks there.
You know what I used to do sometimes was smoke cigars. That gives you a real good
a
buzz.
big rush.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, only I would do it too much and I'd get sick. I'd like get those Swisher sweets. They're like this big and I go
Well, I mean, you've been vaping.
I have been vaping.
I don't know if that helps.
No, it doesn't help.
It doesn't?
No, I don't think so.
But you go in waves though, right?
That is correct. I went through a bad way before, it came back up, and I've been told the 3/4 mark's the worst. So that's what we're getting up to now.
Oh, but you guys seem fine now.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe 4, 5, 6 o'clock will be tough, and then I feel like we got to maybe from like 5 till 7, and then we've got like a second wind to sort of make the finish
I
line.
feel like when it starts to get dark, might be the reality hits that we've been sat here for.
Oh, we can see the outdoors. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
And Babak's son is coming back from school at about 5 o'clock, so that'll sort of
Is
make.
he going to be on?
He was
He's been
on
on.
before this
Oh,
morning
nice.
before he left. Yeah, but
So effectively, he'll come back 2 months in 2 months' time.
No, this
in
is-
podcast.
And
World.
although
Yeah.
this has been so much time, it's so regimented. It's in the theme song just kicks in at the beginning of each hour. The guest comes in, and for the most part, there has been quite a few hiccups, but for the most part, everyone's turning up on
Smooth.
time, and it's smooth. And
Except for Ed.
so we start, we waffle on for 10 minutes, catch up, debrief the last episode, explain the premise again, maybe chat for a little bit, bring the guest on. Our outro song plays, we get changed again, and you just start again.
Wow. So this is what I was going to ask you. When you show this eventually, are you going to focus on this is the 11th hour? This is the, or is it they're all separate?
They're all separate.
Yeah.
And,
We've
they're-
addressed the hour at the start. So
oh, yeah, we tell the time and,
Yeah.
and we address the hour.
So hopefully,
This is why we're asleep in this particular episode. And yeah.
So I think if we release, if I was just calculating, so if this is our 15th episode,
Nice.
that'll be,
nearly 4 months.
that's nearly 4 months. So if we release it in November, yeah, you'll be at end of February.
My hair is going to be so long now. In 4 months. That's when I usually get a haircut, is every 4 months.
Every 4 months. You joke, but you're kind of talking to two people that probably get a haircut every 4 months.
Yeah.
No, I don't get a hair. I mean, sometimes I cut it myself. I don't know if it shows.
You do?
Yeah.
Is that from COVID? You got that?
I don't know when I last got a proper haircut. Is that bad? It always just looks like this. It's like, what
You
can
know,
do?
I've started to get a regular person that cuts my hair.
Yeah.
I didn't usually.
What you did before that, kids?
Yeah, kids off the street urchins. I go to the fountain at Trafalgar Square. Hey, cut! No, so the guy goes, well, you haven't been back in a while. And he gives me the guilt trip. Because he wants me to come back every
Well, he's
12
depending
weeks.
on you now.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah.
You have a reliant person on you. I don't want somebody relying on me.
I guess that's why I don't go. I don't need to. I don't want. Don't want that. I don't. Yeah.
So then I rebel and I don't go. And then it gets so long you go, I've got to go back. What if I run into this guy?
But you wouldn't be tempted to find someone else and just keep using different people. You found a guy you like.
I found a guy who gets me. He gets my hair.
But what? So but he's a bit needy. You're saying is that it? He's saying like, where are you? Why are you here?
Well, probably not, but inherently, just the fact that I'm now, like, I don't even like things that you have to pay like every month because it's
Subscription.
like, what do you want from me,
Dude,
Netflix?
Can I tell you one of my it was a rule I made in 2024: no more subscriptions. And I just took them all off my phone because I'm going back to Australia too, and so stuff's coming out from over here that
Wait.
I'm not paying for, and it was just pissing me off. So like I'm doing it, and then so I'd stopped them all. I just thought I'll stop them all, and I didn't plan to stop them all completely. I thought I'll just rejoin which ones I need.
Yes.
Because I had too many coming out of my
Clean
account. I didn't
slate,
know.
then start up.
I
as
clean
needed.
slated it, and then I realised I didn't need any of them. I don't want any of them. And
Netflix?
I get. Okay,
Hello?
so my brother has like a family Netflix account that we all use, so I've got that. So I'm lucky on that. And then I have
I'm not for that Netflix.
I have a mobile. I think it's okay. He pays for the extra use
Okay,
or whatever.
okay.
And then I have
Yeah, Netflix. It's okay.
He's working for Netflix.
Yeah.
and then but then I get a music one free with my phone carrier. And then any other ones I need, I'll join and I'll automatically leave straight away. Like I'll leave, like I'll turn it. Because what they've done is it's actually worse than a contract. Because at least a contract you sign, you're getting some benefit for joining for a year. You're getting like 10% off or something like that.
Yeah.
This is just auto-renew.
No.
It's not even, it's a contract without any benefits that we have
Re-up.
opted into. We've opted into.
Yeah.
And so then what you've noticed is when you go off all the subscriptions, they want you to come back. So they start enticing
They want you
50%
so
off,
bad.
50%, this and that. So you're actually at quite a big advantage by not being on the
But
subscription.
you haven't taken advantage of this.
I will join up and for a month and cancel. So I don't let things to be like a subscription because I find a bit
yeah.
mental clutter and just noise I didn't want. And
It just gets too much. Like we had a window cleaner come by, and every month now we used to just pay him, each time, but now it's like automatic withdrawal. And even though that's cool, I just feel like, oh my God, I got another Netflix or something.
Yeah.
That's just taking money out.
The new Netflix is a clean window you can see out of.
Exactly.
yeah. But they all, you buy like a box of fruit now. It's like out of the box of fruit subscription. You're like,
Yes.
oh, I can't be doing this.
Everything's a subscription.
Yeah, and it's a scam. Like it's so I don't
By the way, subscribe to this podcast.
subscribe to our Patreon. Yeah. So no more subscriptions.
No, note to self, we have not once said that.
What?
Subscribe to this podcast.
I say it
It's
too
something
much on mine.
See, there's 4 people. Okay, we're learning as we go.
But people will come.
We'll see.
Yeah.
They'll automatically subscribe
Yeah.
because that's what we do now.
Until they listen to this episode and then realize the error in their ways and
Yes.
unsubscribe. This
Just
is the-
delete the word
Yeah.
subscribe.
I mean, I have all the subscriptions, I've realized, as you've been talking about this. And I do have the thing where you delete it and then Now TV will give you it half price. And sometimes, weirdly, they clearly need the business because they'll just email me and say, they put me on the deal. So it's like, it never cost $9.99. It was always $4.49 because I haven't even cancelled, but it's running out and you've
Yeah.
just gone, you can have it.
I had a gym membership. Like I had quit and I said, one day I'm just going to cancel it. And I never went. Like over a year I had it. It was the worst. And then my wife goes, why don't you just cancel it now? And then she physically had to make me. Because I still thought maybe I'll go back.
There is a comfort. That's the thing. Once you have them, it's like there's a comfort to know you've got everything at your fingertips.
No, but you've always got everything at your fingertips.
But the thing is, you do. I've been to your
mean?
house. I've seen your TV.
It's a shit TV.
Yeah, but
Wait,
you've got
you don't
everything
live
at your
here?
fingertips.
No, but it's in life you always have everything at your fingertips. As in, like, it's an illusion. Like, as in, every restaurant is all you can eat if you want it to be. Like, you can just spend as much money as you want.
Ooh, that's
but you
good.
don't want to because you don't want to eat everything. That's what I'm saying. So you could go get this. You could go get
suppose,
that.
but I
You
think-
could go to the gym and pay for a visit. But yeah.
That's a great
I guess when
T-shirt.
when it comes
Every
well,
restaurant is all you can eat if you pay enough.
Yeah.
We should do that. That'll sell a few.
Write it down.
But yeah, so that's what I mean. Like it's an illusion that it's like that you're getting because you can just get whatever. Yeah, just get what you want. And you'll find in the long run that you'll save money doing that anyway. Even if you pay the 20, how much it costs to go to the gym for one time and 2 times or whatever. and you're losing money. You think this is quite expensive, but you'll just save it on those 2 months that you don't
Yeah, it was
go.
that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I think it's with the world of streaming and TV where I've got I don't want to sound old, but I've got confused. And I understood the old days of terrestrial and schedules, and I'll still watch stuff on the schedule because
Terrestrial.
because it's comforting to me to go back to that. But
On regular TV.
yeah, sort of. But like my TV's like it's not a regular TV now, and it's just like a Amazon thing and stick, and it's like you have to actively find. You can't just hop. You can't channel hop.
You can't.
You kind of need to know what you're.
I love hopping.
I
I
do.
want to teach my kids how to hop. You know?
Well, you want to know where the TV is best at, I reckon, when you were talking about that, the feeling I get? A hotel.
Hotel. I was going to
Hotel.
say that.
In regular life, we have every option, and we've got decision paralysis. There's too much to choose from. You can't. Hotel, you get home at night after a gig or whatever, it's late. You get into bed, you pop it on, you're like, man, it's the
Ramsay's
second half of
Kitchen
the
Nightmare.
Matrix. It's the second half of the Matrix, and it's got
Yeah.
commercials. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is awesome.
My
You know,
kids
like-
are so enamored with the commercials because they never see them usually this long. Like, wow, what is this, Dad? I go, gather around. It's like the campfire. This is how you do it. You switch from channel to channel.
Yeah, I have even like now. There's like that movie, the Paul Thomas Anderson film that's out. That's
Oh,
like,
yeah, battle against
everyone's-
one
But it's
thing.
like 2 hours
Every battle.
and 40 minutes. And I know this is a bit ironic coming from someone that's been sitting down for 24 hours, but I don't like sitting down for that long straight.
Because of piles.
Because of piles, hemorrhoids, and the rest. But I need to. So what I did was once when there was another one that was like 3 hours, and I was like getting like I was like I can't remember how if I googled it or what, but I came across this thing. It's like the perfect spots to stop these movies, to watch them and break them up like a
Yeah.
like a TV series or ad break. So they'll tell you like stop it at 40 minutes. You know, stop it at an hour 10. So they kind of tell you where to put the ad breaks, and I'll give myself, if I'm watching a 2 hour 40 movie, I'll give myself a couple of ad breaks. Yeah,
That's great.
I have to get up, walk around.
It's interesting though because as a purist, like we're doing this like purists, where it's like there's no editing, there's nothing, but you do need the. It's like I don't know. So I never know how to do. Like that's one of the things I find sad. Like I used to work at the cinema, and it's like films.
did?
Yeah, I mean that's not a big brag.
Wow.
But yeah,
That's awesome.
The Curtain Soho into like it was a really nice time to be there in 2000 to 2005. But got used to like appreciating films, and now like my Arthur will watch things on his phone like this, and it's like these big movies, and like we're all
Have you ever
compromising how things are watched.
Have you ever watched a really old movie like that's long? They'll have an intermission. Like you'll watch a movie and like say, I think Chitty Chitty Bang Bang does this, and then it goes intermission. And it just has it on the screen.
That's great.
Did they do
I
that?
think more movies should have that
Did they?
now. I love
Yes.
that. And it'd be good for the cinemas too.
Did
Sell them more
Tarantino?
popcorn.
It's like a bill on a show, Our headliner's coming up.
Yeah,
Buy
yeah.
some refreshments.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did Tarantino didn't do that with the Hollywood
I
film?
think he did it with one of them.
Kill?
I think he
No,
did it.
what was it called?
Bill?
Once
Upon a Time in
Once Upon a
Hollywood.
Time in because I watched my friend managed the Rio and it was in 70 mil and there was a big thing about it's in 70 mil, but it started like shaking. And I was like, is this 70 mil? Is it meant to be shaky? It's like, and it turned out like the film was falling out of the reel because it was and my friend was just holding it, and it's like a 3-hour movie. And so at some point they did have an intermission. Somebody fell asleep in the aisle. It was quite fun. That felt like an old school
Which movie was it?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's
Good
3 hours
movie.
long.
Good movie, though.
It's fun.
Yeah. But you don't like sitting down for long periods.
Oh, I get agitated, yeah. And I fall asleep very easily too. I can't see a movie after like 6 o'clock at night. I'll just fall asleep in like 5 minutes.
So if you're listening to or watching a long podcast, you're usually doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
okay.
do like I wake. If I was to, my sleep hours are quite strange. I haven't really met many people that like. I probably wake up naturally at 6 a.m., 5:30, 6 a.m., maybe even earlier, maybe even like 5 in the morning. And then I'll probably, if I was to go to sleep, probably go to bed about like 8 p.m. And then I'll push
insane.
8:30, 9.
8?
Yeah.
What if you have a gig?
Oh, if I don't have a gig, it's one of my favourite things to do. Just go to bed so early, and then so now with gigs, as I've gotten older, what I do is I wake up and then I have a nap in the afternoon,
Nice.
and then I can do that. And so I've kind of
How
2
long's
days,
the nap?
so 2 to 3 hours.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I could not do that.
No. What time are you going to sleep?
10, sometimes
still early.
11, sometimes 12. But then if I go to bed at midnight, I'll get tired the next, because I'll get up at 7. 7 is probably not enough sleep for me.
10 to 7 or
12 to 7.
Oh,
If I do that,
It's not
if
bad,
I do
though.
10 to 7, I'm fine.
not bad though. Yeah, that's nice.
That's like 9 hours.
But see, this is with 2 kids, so
Right.
yeah.
And so you got your own podcast. You
Can I have these?
Yeah, of course. We have
Is there
more of
anything
these.
in these?
These ones here.
There's some.
thank
There's
you.
some
Oh, there's a pan of
Baked goods.
chocolate too, if you would like that.
you. Oh, this is great.
Now you got your podcast that you started. How many
You've been
episodes-
on it.
I've been on it. How many episodes are you at now?
We hit the magic number 20
Wow.
just this past week. 20 episodes
How often are you recording them?
Yeah.
every year. So I started when I was 20. No,
The opposite of us.
Yeah.
Does it
No,
make you
but I
feel
did-
sad that we will have eclipsed you by 4 more episodes in about 8 hours time?
I know. This is what the statistic that I heard was that 1% of all podcasts get past 20.
Wow.
Well, we've done that soon.
You've done it.
We're in the top 1%.
So congrats. You're part of the
I
club.
mean, not yet. We got like 5 hours to go.
Yeah. And there's a,
It's
couple,
coming back.
We're gonna get there.
there's a couple of questionable episodes in there too. So how do you handle that? Oh, you just got a lot of. You can edit, obviously, but you can edit retrospectively. But how do you
Yeah.
handle having an episode that you think's a bit flat or a bit like, oh, that one wasn't as good? It's never happened, really.
No. There are some flat ones, but I try not to edit because it's kind of an experience, you know? Like, especially because it's just chat. It's just kind of free for all. So you kind of want to see any mistakes or awkward moments that are in it. I consider that okay. But I haven't gotten into any fights with anyone. That probably would be good, wouldn't it?
As an aftermath to the.
No. I mean,
in the
like
actual
during the
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
But so far, there have only been a couple of times when it's been flat, and I look at it and I go, "This needs to be jazzed up."
Is the podcast just a
It's just chat.
a chat?
I do have some regular segment in the show, but that's it.
And how long are you chatting for?
About an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like to go too long. I mean, an hour is perfect. You've got hour slots.
Yeah.
Hour is fine. It goes by quick. People are used to an hour. I like to say hour. Yeah. So I'm happy with it. I think that it's not as flat as you think it is, right?
When it happens.
You're saying the podcast is really flat.
Not yours. No, not yours. I'm saying as a stand-up.
You said I did a flat podcast.
No, I'm saying as a stand-up that gets a lot of laughs, and I think maybe I'm just projecting myself because I asked the same to Ed too. Like, isn't it harder in a room where it's silent all the time, and you're just like, oh, this doesn't feel like
It's different.
It's different. Like, whereas on stage, you're like, you got a bit of wiggle room in your mind, but it's pretty obvious how you've gone from the audience. you know?
But think about it. The audience, you've got so many people to cater to. Oh, that guy's not laughing. That woman's not laughing. Here, it's just focusing on your guest.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't perform, so I'm used to having no laughter at the end of my sentences. It's fine. But you can like queue up some canned laughter.
Have you ever performed?
Yeah. No, not in a. I've had to do like talks and things, but I haven't written jokes where I've had to stand on stage and be like, I think this will be funny. I think I'm quite scared of that. I don't mind when the press, it's a bit
Ray'll get
in a
you
way it's
on.
kind of cowardly because it's like there's no pressure when you're not expected to be funny.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to do a best man speech?
Yes.
Were you nervous?
I was terrified, and I was so nervous I couldn't write it. And when I had to do it, I did that thing that happens when you don't write it, where you go straight into the punchline and then have to work backwards. You know, when you panic. I went too hard on the sort of sentimental.
You landed on the punchline.
and then I had to work backwards, but it worked.
Heavy.
It worked out okay.
There would be a freeing nature to being new again, where you could like try whatever you wanted. Like if you could go back and well, I heard someone say this recently about and it's a bit of a heavy way to get into it, but about like when people die, they usually regret things that they did or things that they didn't do. You know, and
in the set.
in life, that's the regrets, things that they did or things. And I'm thinking about comedy, like because Babak just mentioned saying like, oh, starting again would be like saying about nerves, starting again, and would it be easier or something like that. It just made me think like starting again. Like I just regret not really because it's the freest you'll get. Like you could try anything. You can go on stage with no material every night and try different characters, and it's just harder when you're getting paid and booked. It's harder to sort of stretch yourself, I think, that capacity. Yeah.
No, my fear, my genuine fear is to sit in my house on my own, write something that I think is funny, and then go on a stage without anybody and just say it, and then if they laugh, and this happens because I had to do the odd thing, it's amazing. But
Yeah.
Also, that's the thing that I think with stand-ups I'm most in awe of is the thing that I'm envious of is that ability to have the courage to go and do that. Because if it didn't work, it would cripple me.
I'm telling you, though. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I would rather do it in front of strangers, though. Like, I'd prefer it if there were no comics I knew or anybody.
Yeah.
Just say loads of shit.
I would have much rather done that best man speech to strangers.
A best man speech, especially when
I bet it went better than you thought.
It was fine.
when you're a comedian and you have to do that, I think it's like that's one of the worst gigs you can have because like I don't know, like a friend will say to me, "Can you do this? You're my comedian friend. Can you host this?" It's like my wedding or something like that, wedding thing like that, and that's the most nerve-wracking gig I'll get because the guy, the father-in-law is going to be probably funnier than me. Like everyone's going to be really funny, and I'm the professional comedian hosting this.
Coming.
Yeah,
this is Ray. He kills.
And so I actually think like a best man speech or something like that, in my mind, is like that's the worst gig you could possibly have. Actually, yeah, that's scary. But so apart from the podcast, what about live? What are you doing? What's have you got many gigs coming
I've
up?
got the Moth Club on December 3rd.
Wow.
Yeah, I
See
think
that?
you're hosting.
Yeah, I'll be the master of ceremonies. Has
Okay.
anyone else noticed? I cannot think of another word that has more ways in which you can say it. Okay, we got host,
Moth.
host, compare. You got presenter. I didn't even have that one. You got MC in two different ways. You got MC, EMC, and MC is an abbreviation.
Yep.
What does the EMC one mean?
That's just how it's spelled sometimes, but then the other one's Master of Ceremonies is an abbreviation. So I'm including both of them. I don't really know. You've got host, compare. Did we say compare already? A host, compare, presenter, MC,
God.
Master of Ceremonies, and
Mover alonger.
and so for a job that and a word that's not coming up that much, there is a lot of ways you can say it. You know.
Yes. I don't know why.
It'd be like if there was like
Compare.
It'd be like if there was like 10 words for like an almond croissant. You know, it's just like it's a strange, it's a niche thing. It shouldn't have that many words.
Like aloha.
Yeah.
But I mean, why do you think that is? I think it because entertainment means different things for people in different countries. I don't know.
I actually don't know, but it's kind of it's just something I've noticed from doing comedy. Just seeing MC written in so many different ways along the way, and
What do you use?
I guess I would use host colloquially,
Hi, I'm your host tonight.
but then I demanded the acts call me the master of ceremonies.
You never say that though when you go up, do
I'm the
you?
master of ceremonies.
Yeah.
No.
You
You guys
should
can
say
call me
that.
master for short.
Yeah, when I do it. I'm your ringmaster.
Do you ever host? Would you ever host? Do you ever compare?
I have hosted before at a at the Melbourne Comedy Festival. I hosted one night and a couple of nights, and other nights in Chicago and stuff. I don't mind it. I don't know how you do it, day in and day out. You, my friend.
No, sometimes it's good. It's much like this podcast. You have to really just go, okay, sometimes I'm on a good one, sometimes, yeah.
No, but I mean, I think it forces you to get you must get new material
do.
out the wazoo.
But it's kind of short-term memory. It's kind of like going in and out because sometimes it's like I'm not working on it enough, you know? I'm not.
You resort to your stuff.
Or
Yeah.
I'll do a new stuff once and then I'll just I'm not doing I'm not like
Yeah,
into
yeah.
a massive bit. But it is good and it really does work and make you work on. You can rest on your material sometimes as a comedian and just go to open this bit and that, and you have to sort of get in the mindset of going, I'm going to go up and I'm going to be funny tonight, and it's harder. So it gets in a good sort of habit, like in that sense, I guess.
So you have a solid hour now.
I have a solid hour, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tour.
I guess so. I could tour. I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. I'll manage it.
All right.
Yeah.
Where
I think you're ready.
Where are we going?
Let's go to Manchester,
Good choice.
to Leeds, and that's it. No,
They're close together.
I don't know. I'm
That's
just
a pretty good tour.
talking. But no, all around, man. Get a bus, a little splitter van. Like put flowers on it, like
Yeah.
the Scooby-Doo van.
That's cool.
You can
That's cool.
solve crimes along the way.
That's cool.
And throw candy out the window when you get into the town. I think it's great. But I long for those days when you'll just go to a place and they'll come to see you specifically.
Me specifically? Or you
No, I mean
specifically?
one. You book a club and they go, "We want to see Ray."
Yeah. And just you're doing
That's
the
the
1 hour
ultimate.
show. The 1
Yeah.
hour show.
Maybe a mid-sized theater with balconies, so you can do some balcony jokes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mezzanine stuff.
yeah.
Come out, you've got a nice green room. Yeah?
Yeah. You don't find traveling on the road by yourself lonely?
It's cool.
Yeah.
Would you have a support act on this tour? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Would you have a support act? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've been thinking about this spring, but it's probably too late now.
When have you any more plans to come to Australia?
I would love to go to Australia.
Why don't you come to next week? This week?
Are you
This
going
week?
next
Yeah, we'll go next week.
What airline?
I
Do you have a frequent flyer?
yeah, disgustingly, I'm in the system. Yeah,
Qantas?
yeah, I'm in the system.
Nice.
Yeah.
What does that
Qantas
mean?
is so good.
I've been upgraded twice to business class in my life. It's
Isn't
crazy
that
stuff.
great?
Yeah, crazy stuff.
It's
But
a
I
whole
didn't-
different crowd.
It is really good. I try not to get swept away with the classism of it. And like, look, it's obviously an awesome way to travel, and you feel fantastic. But, and I'm not in any way saying I'm privileged or snob. I've only got upgraded twice, luckily, out of all my flights ever. And I've spend all the money to try and get the upgrade, and I always get rejected. And then so I got to, you're there and you're so excited, you feel so good, and then you're like, actually, my regular
snob.
life is much better than this. And
Yeah.
I'm not as happy, but I'm so happy that I'm in a single bed that can, like in my real life, I've got a double bed,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can go anywhere. I can eat whatever I want. It's still a microwave meal. It's just a better microwave meal in business class. But you're like, this is pretty good.
what's the
It's all
difference?
relative.
It is relative. We just
What's the
don't-
financial difference between business class and?
to Australia, it's absurd. So it'd be like if you came to my house and I said, "Yeah, just sit on that chair, sit on that chair, and you can have much my wine as you want, the house wine there, or whatever you want, and I'll give you any of those microwave meals, and that'll be about $5,000."
Everything is like a little
about
perk,
$5,000.
though, on a plane.
It's a what?
Everything's a little perk. Like you get more cheese, or
Oh, yeah.
you know. So I mean, it's all relative. Like if you were in a prison, you go, "Hey, my cell has a toilet," or "I'm not getting raped in this one." You know, like.
But it's just like, it's kind of crazy to me because it's like, for me, when I'm saying my life is better than there, it's only just better than there. But for these business people that are in business class feeling great about themselves, you've got like tens of thousands of dollars that you can go to any restaurant you want and this and that. Why are you happy?
When you get off the plane, you can get hit by a car just like anybody else. Or a bus. Or a submarine that's being
discriminate.
transported to another seaworthy place. But I didn't mean to say rape. If you want to cut that out.
We're a purist, not cutting
it's
anything.
prison rape.
Well, I can alert you to one of our other plot lines that has been happening throughout the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is an advertisement that Babak has got. It's Mr. Rahim, and he's an African palm reader astrologer.
I love it.
Now, he has got back to me. I've sent him a picture of my hand. And I said, "What do you think?"
That's your hand?
It did look
Yeah.
a bit squashed.
I don't know how he
looks
took.
weird.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
what
weird.
everyone keeps saying. Yeah.
Wait.
That's the word.
Okay.
And then it says, "Who are you?" And I say, "It's me, Ray." And of course, and then that. And then I've said this, and then, "How'd you get my number?" I sent him that. And then, yes.
That's it?
So, yeah.
But what I'm realizing is over the course of this podcast, the number of times people will say, "Your hand looks weird." Because that's come up a lot.
Really?
Because that picture looks weird. It doesn't look like...
I know, it doesn't look normal. It's the
Fortunately-
thumb and the forefinger together.
Okay, I'm going to send... Hey, maybe that's why he didn't want to do it. Okay, that one's a bit better.
That's a lot better. That looks like human and not AI.
Yeah.
What do you think of my hands now?
Bitch.
You think of my hands now?
He did try and call.
We did try call.
Now, is this somebody you've frequented before?
No,
No, I think that they were just left in the door.
I like it.
He said they're okay. He's just written them back okay. So I guess that means my future's okay.
He's busy with another hand, and he's just typing at the same time.
Yeah. Silly.
Where is he located?
Dr. Ahim, Mr. Ahim, I'm not sure.
Oh, does it not say on his...
No.
Just-
Mr. Rahim, where are you? Sexual impotency.
He didn't say anything about that. Nothing about that in my future readings. It says sexual opposite of that.
Potent hand.
Oh, yeah, potency, yes.
Yeah.
That's it. So, do you split your time? How often do you go back to America?
I went in August.
Wow.
Yeah, just for family and stuff.
Whereabouts in America?
Virginia. I mean, I was born in Massachusetts,
Right.
I call it, Massachusetts. But I moved all over because my dad was in the Air Force. So I pretty much, yeah.
And Virginia, I just hear of like West Virginia. That's in the songs and that. So what's
West
Virginia?
Virginia,
Yeah.
Blue Ridge Mountains, something water.
So is West Virginia picturesque? Is it a picturesque?
I don't know. No, I'm Virginia.
But it's not West Virginia. It's not like
They're
Virginia
different.
Park?
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like West Virginia is beautiful. It's got a lot of, but it's not as metropolitan. It's very more country. It's like you can tell when you go from Virginia to West Virginia, the pavement gets all rocky.
I don't. My geography is really bad with America. I've only really been to New York.
Well, New York's good.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff there.
It's no, the States is interesting right now. I lived in LA before I came out here with the family, and so we went to LA in December, just before the fires. I did not start the fires. We didn't start the fire. Sorry, do you have to pay copyright for that?
No,
Not if you keep it under 30 seconds. I think.
Yeah, 15. But so you go back to LA, came back.
Yeah, visited.
Is it weird there now?
I hadn't been there in ages because I used to live there for about 8 years, and it's great, but there's no work there right now. Well, I mean, there is work, but not as much.
A lot of people talk about America being in turmoil at the moment or it lost its way. But I've always pretty big fan of American. Come from Australia, but get quite influenced by the American culture and stuff like that. So I sort of grew up on American TV, and
I like to live in America, peaches and cream in America. Is that 30 seconds?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
All right.
But I feel like that in the comedy world, that's an example I would use of how America's lost its dominance in that sense of cultural dominance. Because it feels like in the 90s, any sitcom they made would just be sold to Australia everywhere in the world, and everyone would be like, "That's my family." That's sort of, and even though it's nothing, each different family would be like, "Oh, that reminds me of my family." Everyone, and now it's like any show that's made, and this is, you're like, "What? Who are these?" It's so. Strange. It's so unrelatable.
What do you mean?
The
US ones?
The culture is so unrelatable now, and the sitcoms are more niche, and it feels like the UK are making. So when I was a kid, the last three I'd say global influential comedies I'd say would be Fleabag, The Office UK, The Office US, but it's really The Office UK.
That was a spin-off, yeah.
So, and then you could even throw. It's not much of a comedy, but Baby Reindeer, which is the biggest...
Hilarious.
Well, it's the biggest Netflix show of all time, and then came from the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. So you've got these global influential comedy, UK, and I think that's why America doesn't do mockumentaries good too, because they're not seen like relatable real people really to go in a mockumentary way like the British do as much. That's why they never sell as well over there.
Really?
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
The remakes, you can go online and you can see the remakes of the three big ones here. The Office. I think a remake of a show needs a really good head like Steve Carell or whoever's the head to sorry, that was me. To do it. But the other ones, This Country and People Just Do Nothing, there's trailers for them online and they didn't sort of...
I love This Country.
I love this.
It's so good.
They made American version.
Yeah, it's got... and the trailer looks pretty good, and it's got the...
Also, Ghost is really popular. The UK Ghost, and then they did a US Ghost. No?
No.
It's about ghosts.
I know the show.
Ghosts.
But I mean it's more
Ghosts.
that when I was a kid, I just felt America couldn't put a foot wrong with whatever TV
They could
show
do
they
no
made.
wrong.
And it was like
they could shit in their hands and sell it to the world.
and now it's like they make the best show ever, and you're like, this is weird. The
They've
characters
lost
are
their
weird.
way.
Well, it just become too niche and isolated, I guess, in their own ways. That a bit tone deaf to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
But just more sense in the sense of like, I just mean like in our industry, I see that example in comedy so much because I just feel like it's not at the standard it was.
Well, I think part of it too is the auteur. In the UK, one person could develop an entire show.
Yeah.
Right? Like Fleabag and Ricky Gervais with The Office. You could write all the episodes yourself, and it's like you've got that vision, whereas now there's too many cooks in the broth. Too many people on the phone.
But isn't it because America does everything with
You
writers'
sort of did
rooms?
two phones then. Yeah, they were on two phones, one on each hand.
They're all-
Hello? No. Yes.
But there's all writers' rooms in America, right? Nothing's written.
Yes.
Nothing's written as a singular voice.
Which is why I hate the idea when people over here say, we need to get writers' rooms. No, you don't.
Yet.
You don't. You just have one person or two, 3 tops to get coffee and shit.
Well, even the big American ones, like the they were sort of done like that.
Bonanza.
With your Seinfelds and that, with your two peoples and stuff like that.
But they had a writer's room, though.
Yeah, but they would have been like, that's punch up after the idea's solid, or no?
They would go, this is the way most writers' rooms work, I'm saying, without really knowing.
Okay.
Is that
This is your TED Talk.
you get the whole idea, the creators get the ideas, and maybe they go over all the ideas. It's like, okay, this is like 1 through 12. You write episode 3. You like maybe they'll outline them or talk about them, or individually or with the room, and then they go off and write it, and then you punch it up. So I mean, it's still a room, like a cohesive room, like, because there's so many shows you need to do, like 26 for a series. Although with Netflix, you could have 11 shows in a series.
Yeah.
You could have 8.5 shows.
It doesn't adhere to that format anymore.
I think we're all starting to think differently about TV now. Like minute shows.
The 1 minute shows.
Yeah.
You joke, but I think there'll be something like this. Like with TikTok, there'll be...
It probably already is in a way.
No, but there'll be something cool and creatively cool coming from it. Like there hasn't been anything, anything really creatively cool coming from like these things yet. And I think that could be a boom. I'm trying
TikTok.
to be positive about it. But yeah, I think that could be a boom in the future. We're waiting for like the next sort of global influence in that kind of sense, or what kind of comedy can... Maybe you just can't do that anymore.
Do you have a minute show with like 5-minute ads?
Yeah, right.
I would say Hacks in the US now is probably the closest thing to a global...
Hacks.
Is that how I said it? But like when it's a global... Like
Really?
a comedy show. It's the closest thing. Like I don't really know what's another... a Ted Lasso, but that's like a...
You're right. It's so niche. There's not one that sort of has a collective sort of...
They just made The Paper, but that's a spin-off.
The Paper.
The Office as
There's
well.
that one about Superstore. That was
Yeah.
pretty good. Will and Grace. No, that's been...
That did come
and
back.
gone. Yeah.
I didn't watch that.
It's hard. The sitcom format, in effect, is kind of...
I felt like the 90s was so good for America, though. Like, all of them, like the Fraser, the Becca, the all
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody Loves Raymond. All of them were relatable too, So, Rich, I want to say thank you for coming on. What have
That's
you,
it?
apart from December
That's
the
it.
3rd, what else have you got? You got your
We've
podcast?
got podcast, Rich Fulcher's Talk Box,
Rich Fulcher's Talkbox.
on all your major streamers. We're not competing at all.
No,
We're not on anything.
we're not on anything. This is just a voice
will be.
recording right now. And one day we'll blossom into a podcast.
Thanks for having me.
thanks for
I might be doing a work in progress somewhere, but I haven't booked it yet.
Okay, well, so keep an eye out for a work in progress at a random date at a random venue, I guess.
Moth Club, December 3rd. And you'll hear on, from my podcast.
And like and subscribe Rich Fulcher's Talkbox. Really funny podcast by a really funny guy. Thanks
It's flat sometimes, though.
Thanks for coming on to the episode, man.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Let's go to Tesco. Let's go to Tesco. There's a place around the block where people like to go and flock, and a shelves are fully stocked. Well, that's the Tesco way. Perusing round the aisle, you've been there for a while. 'Cause these prices make you smile. Well, that's the Tesco way. It's like the company made a pact to fight injustice, put it under attack. £3.40 sandwich, drink and snack. Well, that's the Tesco way.